Okay, here we are for game 2. Just finished down a win in game 1. Actually, really close game, even though the guy quit. The bot replacement wasn't too bad. Also, I don't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've never played Izzet Control, the blue-red control. So I'm enjoying it so far. Just really annoyed that I don't have any board wipe spare Kozilek's return, because it's not even that good a board wipe. 3 damage is just so much better than 2 damage. Like Sylvan Advocate's a 2/3. I'm sure there's a lot of other 3 toughness creatures out there. I can't really think. Cool avatar, kind of a. Wow. Pope Gary. Yeah, I'll keep this on. Pope Gary, man, someone's gonna slaughter me on Roman numerals here. X is 10, so the 12th, Pope Gary the 12th. Pretty top tier name though. Like that's definitely top tier. That's A plus. Like Pope Gary, that gets me, man. Also, potentially should have played an island first, because I might want to cycle this depending on his turn 1 play. Like if his turn 1 play was like a Bomat Courier, probably want to cycle this to get more mountains for this or the kill spell. But it looks like possibly playing a control deck. He could just be playing a 2-color deck with Evolving Wilds, maybe like a black deck. You would want to play Evolving Wilds more. Really enjoying that I have the 2 Essence Scatters there. Counter target creature spell, it counters anything, even gods, indestructible gods, hexproof gods. Yeah, so we're up against, usually those colors are kind of banned, humans or creatures and stuff like that, so yeah, it could be. I really don't want to cycle this in the end step, because I'm 1 away from casting it. We'll see what he does first. I also don't want to play this for 1. Excuse me. Top 3. Yeah, you got to top 3. Like, come on. I mean, if he's not tapping 3, then I'm definitely not going to cycle this. I'm getting greedy. Boom! The greed paid off. Get that land. Also, he could be just like, playing smart and playing around Censor, which I do have in the deck. And he could be waiting, like if he has a 3-drop, he's going to wait till he has 4 mana. So, pretty good. Unfortunate for him, and it did look like he was playing around Censor there. That would have been a nice little 3/3 flyer for him. But I definitely had Essence Scatter there. This is going to be really annoying to deal with later, because that has Hexproof, which is really good. Do you know what's also good though? The old Glorybringer. So these colors, what can he can get like I guess he can get a Planeswalker down if I resolve this now. But I don't have a counterspell anyway, and he could just try and jam something, so I might as well play the old 5-mana 4/4 finish, because there's no creatures, so I'm not going to exert him to deal 4 damage to a non-dragon creature. Recording this on a Sunday. On the Saturday I played PPTQ. Didn't do great, went 2-4 in Sealed. I learned a lot of things though. Also learned that this says non-dragon. My opponent played a Glorybringer. I played a Vizier of Many Faces and copied his Glorybringer, and I was like, oh, I'm going to kill his Glorybringer. But no, it's non-dragon. They don't have dragon on dragon crimes. So he got me there. And he also landed this, which is pretty tricky for us to deal with as well. We need something good. What am I thinking of? Harness Lightning. So we could Gear Hulk in the end step. I'm not gonna though. I'm gonna maybe do one of these 2 first. Probably like Essence Scatter and then Holographic Illumination. I mean, this could be bait, but he's got 2 lands back, so. I could get censored here, which would have been okay. Didn't get censored because if we did censor that, I could have been potentially. Oh, there's what we needed for a thing. Also, 2 Pulpit Tomorrow is pretty tasty. So, like, if he tries to jam something crazy, like a big Planeswalker, we might like Pulpit Tomorrow for 1 to try and find our 4 counterspells, like our hard counterspells. Could be a play if it's like a really unbeatable thing. I don't know what that could be though. Feeling really good about our hand, minus that he has this. that can definitely resolve. That can also resolve. Not that I have much say in the matter, but I could have gear hulked to get this and kill this. But he's going to tap here, crew this. I'm going to harness lightning, and then I could pull for 2, which I'm kind of tempted to do now that I know he has a Verdurous gear hulk in hand. I'm definitely not going to let him attack with this to get the value out of looting. He would draw a card and then discard a card. Oh, okay, so I misclicked and only spent 2 for some reason. I think I was thinking of Thalia. So unfortunately, I had to use 2 cards instead of 1. No, that's my bad, just a misclick. It happens sometimes. So we know he has a Gear Hulk in hand. I can Glorybringer and kill this. Or I can Gear Hulk counter his Gear Hulk, which is pretty good. Gear Hulk versus Gear Hulk. The old Gear Hulk competition. He might attack first, see what happens. In which case he'll definitely take 3 damage. And then if he does nothing, I can just pull from tomorrow for 4, so pretty good scenario for me here. I might try and jam something smaller. Yeah, because this is like bait for the Torrential Gear Hulk. Do we want to counter this? Yes. If he has Sensor here, I guess I get got, but it kind of feels like he's not a deck with Sensor in it. So I'm not going to misclick this time. We're going to get back the right spell. Also, this is pretty powerful. We get to, if we wanted to, we could play Glorybringer, attack for 9, kill this. So. Oh, Thalia, you bitch. Forgot my lands came into play. Tapped if they're non-basic, which is really annoying because I get to pull for an extra 1 mana. But this guy seems like he's pretty savvy. He's playing the old Pope guy. I forgot he was named Pope Gary the 12th or whatever. It's pretty good. Yeah, he's definitely playing around counterspells for sure, which is great for me because I don't have any. Which is the power of this deck, and that's why it's tier 1 in standard right now. Yeah, so I'm just going to take the 3. Definitely pull for 4, which is just gross, and you draw 4 cards in the end step. Also, holding the Glorybringer seems pretty good because if we get them down to 4 on the dot, that's super good. Yeah, Sensor's not great here, but it's not a big deal. So again, I could have played the Thing in the Ice there. Also, probably should have attacked first, just see what he does. Okay, so pull. So the problem is if I do this now, I wasted 1 counter. So I think I'd rather just hold up Pull from Tomorrow and Censor and just represent counterspells. Because he's been playing around them pretty fantastically, so. Must be getting pretty desperate now, though. Interesting. Pull for 2. Cycle this. Cycle this for 1. Try and find a counterspell. No. Unfortunately, the Censor did not evolve into a counterspell. Pull for 2. I could let this resolve. I think I'll let this resolve and just pull for 4. See what we get. Get rid of this. And we do have a counterspell now, so pretty sweet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lands. 5 and 3 is 8, so I could play this plus a counterspell, which is pretty good. I think I might do that. I could play Jace. He just used a board wipe to get rid of my Gearhulk, so presumably he doesn't have that much removal. He also has, you know, Reprisal, so that's not great versus Jace Vryn's Prodigy. Or I could play both of these, plus double counterspell, plus some Magni Spray. But I think I kind of like just Glorybringer plus counterspell. Plus he may not think we have a counterspell because we haven't counterspelled in so long. Like we cycled our sensor. So obviously not going to exert, there's no creatures, so it's no point. Down to 3 cards in hand, so Pope Gary will be running low on resources. We'll see what he does though. Maybe he'll get a miracle. Hey. I'm sorry, that was so bad. Land's good for us, always good. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's good. Now if he censors this after I just went that's pretty sick. But it, like, he's had multiple opportunities to censor us, so I don't think he has it. Now we're just in, like, you know, double counterspell territory. I don't think we can lose. Just play Jace. I could have Blessed Alliance here, and that would, you know, do nothing because we'd counter it actually. So, you know, I guess. I mean, I don't want to, you know, call prematurely, but we definitely have won this game. So we're 2-0 with, like, blue-red spells, which is sweet because I'm going to be playing another PPTQ. And also, I played this spell just real quick versus this one, because if I played this one, he's like, then I would have the option of Awakening, and he might think that I have another counterspell. Okay, so we went 2-0, and yeah, thanks for sticking around, and hope you stick around for the last match.